Alright everybody, so many of you guys were asking about sidearm customization in Ghost Recon Future Soldier, and as promised, I will deliver. So, this is sidearm customization on the 45T. This is the American pistol. As you can see, there's really not too much as far as the sidearm stuff goes. You have 4 basic sidearms, only 2 of which are guns. You have the stun gun here, which is used to shock people and then data hack them. You have the flash bulb, which is like a flashbang grenade you shine in people's face. I didn't really understand that one. Kind of strange. And then you have the card, which looks like a Glock, but it's actually not a Glock. It's a single-shot pistol. I got to test it out in the firing range, but I still haven't unlocked it on my rifleman, so I don't know if there's going to be any customization available to the card that's not available to the 45T. But to be honest, there's really not too much as far as customization goes with the 45T, sadly. What you'll see is, you know, I stripped it down here. I'm swirling around because I'm just being me on a Friday. And we're gonna go in here and take a peek at the 45T and kind of what it shoots, how it shoots like, and everything like that. But again, there's not too much here. So this is a 45T. I've broken it down entirely. As you can see, there's really not too many options. The stock, barrel, gas system, and side rail are all knocked out, which are forward big attachment sections. And you'll notice that with most of these attachments I'm going to show, there's only 1 or 2 options, which I hope is expanded in the real game when it does release, but just 1 or 2 options isn't enough for me. But you'll see that in a minute. So we're going to take it to the firing range here and actually test it out. Now, what you'll see is it's not very accurate. It doesn't do a lot of damage unless you're within really close range. You see I'm shooting at the 10-meter target here. But it's got a lot of kick up. It's almost like the camera is kicking up over your shoulder, and it gets worse the farther out you aim. Most of the time you really aren't going to be using a sidearm unless you're in close quarters, or if you're a sniper. I actually customized my T45 on my sniper class with the silencer and everything, just to kind of try to reduce some of the recoil, increase the control, because I use it fairly often when I'm not, you know, actually sniping people in the face. So you can see here, really it's not too effective. It takes sometimes 5 or 6 bullets to bring down a target, which kind of sucks. I do hope that the sidearms are bumped up, especially for snipers. I just hope, you know, they aren't extremely overpowered. But anyway, let's go back in and step into the customization here. So as I said, there's really not too many options. We're going to go ahead and start out with the trigger and kind of work our way around. There's a semi-auto and there's a mock trigger. I have a mock trigger in mine. I really, you know, don't notice any real difference. It's just easier to pull that trigger and get that shot off. But again, there's only 2 options, so you might as well go with the mock trigger anyway. Next, you know, we're going to go to the magazine. There's only 2 options available for the mag. You have your standard, and then you have your armor piercing. I haven't unlocked armor piercing. It's level 36 is when you unlock it, unfortunately, so there's not too much I can do with that. It's 15-round clip, no extended mag, which is unfortunate. I do hope they add that in the game. And same with a fully automatic trigger. It'd be interesting to make an automatic gun. Underbarrel, again, you just have 1 option, the aiming laser, so I put it on there because it does increase my control, you know, something to think about. And the muzzle, you can put a silencer on, or you cannot have a silencer. Again, this you know, it's really unfortunate because there's not too much to customize with these weapons, and that kind of frustrated me. I was hoping there'd be a little more, but it is a beta test, and I'm hoping that it does get expanded when we go into the real game. So, you know, sights, red dot, hollow-ish, so I put that on there, but honestly, guys, there's not too much to talk about with the sidearm customization. Although you guys did ask for it, so I did want to do it and show it off to you guys. Remember, if you have any other user questions or anything like that, please feel free to throw a comment on any of my weapon customization videos, or even private message me if you want to see a specific build for a specific thing. I have tons of builds. I've played for hours in Ghost Recon, and the beta is finally coming to a close early next week, so I want to get as much content out as I can. And yeah. So be sure to check out my other weapon customization videos. You can see here I'm going to go back in and test the pistol, basically to see how well it shoots, how well it handles. And you see it kind of helped the recoil. It didn't really help much. It's still there. The damage has definitely increased a little bit with some of my more sensitive kind of adjustments. But all in all, customizing your pistol is really going to add a scope and laser sight to it. Maybe a silencer if that's your thing. It's not going to make it really more deadly or more accurate because you can't mess with the gas system as much or add different muzzles. I hope that does change when the game does come out. So, as I previously stated, remember, if you guys have any recommendations, any ideas for weapon customization videos or Ghost Recon customization videos, the beta is coming to a close next week, and I don't have too much time myself with finals coming up, so if you're looking to see any specific weapon, feel free to drop a comment. Weapons I already know about that you guys wanted to see are the light machine gun, which there's actually going to be a video coming up of that later tonight, and the AK-200. So I'm going to film that video tonight if I can. But thanks for watching, guys. Remember to like and subscribe if you want more. When the game does come out, I'll be doing massive commentary videos on it. Hopefully be talking with a few more people and bringing a few more guests in here to discuss Ghost Recon with me. So thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe for more, and we'll talk to you next time on the next video. See ya. Bye.